Hey guys, it's me Ryan from Studios, and I'm back with another video. This is the Thor's Weapon Quest review, set 76102. It has 223 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it's recommended for ages 6 to 12. This has Groot, Rocket, and also Thor. Also this little side build here, which is pretty crappy. And then this escape pod thing, which can connect to the bigger set if you have that, which I do. I'll demonstrate it, how you connect it in the end of the video. But without further ado, I just guess we'll just go right into the minifigures. Now, this is Rocket Raccoon, and he consists of his head mold, here his torso, his little tail piece, and his short legs. And then he also has a 2-piece gun. And now we really like this minifigure just for this head mold, and also Rocket is one of my favorite Guardians. Like all the other Guardians, because I like the Guardians in general. They're pretty funny, and I like the movies. Now, this gun is not that great. It's just whatever. I don't really care about it. I wish they made a bigger gun. Maybe they could have made a side build, giant side build out of the gun. But anyways, he has a very nice printing on his headpiece, which I really appreciate that they didn't like screw that up, because it's the main character. You can't really mess that up. But also his little shoulder pads here, and then he has the gray arms. They're gray arms. And then he also has this little tail piece here, which when I first built this, I put it upside down. I'm like, why isn't he standing properly? Well, that's because it's supposed to go like up like that. But he also has the short legs that are dark blue, and that it matches with his torso as well, which, you know, it's very consistent. It works well. And then you can kind of see, if I could take off his little head here, you see that he has his continued print here. And now I really like this minifigure. But now on to Groot. This is Teenage Groot, and I really like this figure just from this head mold, really nice head mold, which looks really sleek and smooth, and I just love it so much. And he also has a body that consists of reddish brown, and then he has this little vine piece, which, I don't know, it's just a little accessory, because there's nothing really to do with Groot if you didn't have this. But I really do like the plating kind of design they have on the torso, which is also basically the same on the back, except there's a bit of roots that I guess is supposed to represent his spine. I don't really know. Lego's weird sometimes with their non-human minifigures, but yeah, that's going to do it for this figure. And now for Thor. Now, Thor has something called Thor accessories, which is a big problem because you don't know where to put them. But as you can see, he has these 2 Power Blast pieces, which are kind of bad. I don't really like these, but you also have this shield kind of one, and then you have Stormbreaker, which I really do like a lot. And now he does have this really nice hairpiece, which I believe was used for Newt Scamander, and I really like it a lot. And he also has the same kind. I think this is the same like print that Thor has in all of the sets that he's been in. But of course, he also has the back, and he has the lightning eyes. And I remember this was a huge controversy because everyone's like, why doesn't he have the eye patch when he lost his eye in Ragnarok? Well, they were kind of correct anyways, because he got his eye back in from Rocket. Like, he didn't get the eye he lost back, but he got an eye back. That's not his. But anyway, he has this really cool armor design thing, which I kind of like. I don't really like how it's bluish though, because they're not really blue in the movie unless he's using the lightning. So it's whatever. And then he doesn't have like his arms kind of exposed, I guess, either. And then I also believe he does, like, I guess he has a cape. I really do not know. But then he has black gloves, and then that. So I do like this this design for the Stormbreaker, though. I know it's changed in the Endgame sets, I believe, but I still do like this one too. I probably like the other one just a bit better, but anyways, that's going to do it for the minifigures. Now, we're just going to start with this little side build here. So now, there's nothing really much to it. It's not that great. It's pretty bad looking if you ask me. But basically what you can do with it is you could spin this little thing around. Very nice, very cool. And then you can push this little thing forward after you make Thor's weapon, I guess. Or actually, you could spin around from the back here. So I guess while you're doing this, it makes Thor's weapon, and it goes, shoots out. You grab Thor's weapon. And then there's also the Space Stone back here, which is pretty bad. I don't like it that much. It's not that great. This side build, who cares about this side build? Thor also has these little power blast things, which I'll go into his minifigure, which I haven't shown yet at all. But yeah, this is the little escape pod. There's 3 Technic connectors in the back here so that you can connect it to the bigger ship. And then you could pop this little roof off so you could put the minifigures in if you don't feel like putting them in through here. And then there's a couple stickers right here, these bar pieces, and you know, it looks very nice. It also has these 2 stud shooters, which you can also shoot like that. You can pop this little thing open, and you could fit a minifigure like Rocket in here. And you can close it up, and you can swoosh it around. You can also fit two other figures in here. And if you see, there's a stud back here and then a little seat back there. So you could fit all 3 minifigures in here, which is very nice as well. And then you have this smaller little dome piece that you can, so you could look out the back if you want. Now, if you close this up, you can also see on the sides there's these little flap things here, which can move up and down if you really want. And then there's also stickers here. These are symmetrical, and these are symmetrical to the other side, so they're the exact same thing. Also under here, though, we have these little trans purple stickers, or not stickers, plates or whatever. You also have these little things that move up and down. They don't really do anything, but I guess they kind of look cool. And I guess that's it for this set already. So let's just attach it now to the big ship. If you have the bigger ship like I do, you can always, basically what you have to do is you have to flip this little thing up here, these little flaps up, which are kind of hard to do, and then you basically try to slide it in, because there's 3 little Technic holes back here. You kind of move it in, which is kind of hard to do, and then you have to push these little pieces down so that they attach to the studs on the top of it. Once those are connected, you push these down, like so, and then you get these little stick things, and then there you have a full Milano. I said the Milano, but it's called the Benatar. So now my final thoughts for this set. I really do enjoy this. This is a little fun little set that I think has great minifigures, but the build itself, this is pretty fun, but I don't like this at all. I really wish they could probably make something a bit more than this. Maybe they could make this like $10 really, or like $15 if they really wanted to, because you don't need this little side build. Of course they had to have a way to include the stone and all that, but this is kind of just side build crap. Like I don't like side builds that much. I like the main build. Like if I were to get, like, say for an example, this 20th anniversary ATRT, I want it for the ATRT. Yeah, I like the little spider droid and the barricade, but still I would be fine if it was just the ATRT, and I don't really need the side build, and you'd get it for like $10 cheaper probably. But anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you next video. Goodbye.